Okay, I just... Alright, so it's going to come in two different parts because I don't know how to... This is my old phone, and I don't know how to screw it up. I do know how to screw it up. Okay. I'm pretty sober right now. I had 2 glasses of wine at the restaurant, but that was hours and hours and hours ago. We got home at 9 o'clock, which that's pretty wild for Devin. Anyway, we had to come home and feed the old doggy, so... By the way, do you like how I did my hair? I put that brown mask on my hair, so let me know if you like it. Let me show you a little bit. You check and see if you see any purple. It's okay if you see purple, but what's not okay is hag hair. I don't want hag hair, okay? Might be okay for some other people. It's not okay for this dude. Okay, hold on a second. I got the back myself. Okay, I did this days and days ago. I haven't been on for a while. I don't know if you missed me, right? See if you can see the back. Okay, anyhow. I know, that was awkward. I'm always friggin' awkward. Okay, let's see if I can put you up on something high. I don't have anything high. Okay, so you stay down there with all my chins. Okay. Anyway, yeah, and I cut my bangs again. Every day I cut a little bit more. By the time Christmas comes, they'll probably be up here. They are already up above my eyebrow. Anyhow, so Flyer B had been having trouble with her hands. Okay? There's no other way to put it. And she was having like arthritis or inflammation, and her hands were burning her. It was like somebody was pouring hot acid on it, right? So she went to the doctors, and they put her on antibiotics and steroids. You know what they do. You know what those doctors do, right? No shade on the doctor, but maybe a little shade on the whole medical field. Okay. Try this box. 1 second, guys. My whole crew left, so I like to use my tripod, because if I used my tripod, then you would be all the way up here. Epic fail. Okay. You would be all the way up here, and then I would have lost 30 pounds. Right? But instead, if you're face to face, then you can see the chins. Alright, anyway, nobody cares. So, yeah, this wasn't going to be about murder today. Hey, woo, it's not going to be about murder. Alright, so, what is it? It's a late night, a usual late night, 1:30 in the morning. We got the Palo Santo going, right? Palo Santo skinny sticks. You do not need to have the windows open. It's too cold out to have the windows open. It's like 20 degrees in Texas. And I heard New York was only 40 degrees or 46. Hey, what's going on? Okay. It's backwards. Anyway, so. Yeah. So I figured I would come on, and I set up my perfume today. I was like, hey, Devin, guess what? He goes, you finished your packing? I said, no. He goes, you finished your shopping? I said, no, I still have to go shopping. He said, you finished your cleaning and your cooking? I said, no. I said, I'm going to do a perfume video, because that's what the world needs. He was like, go for it. That's interesting. So... Anyhow, but first I want to tell you about this. Now, when Flyer B, when you see this commercial for this product that you sent me and Devin, right? It's called Chica Soothe, infused with 1,000 milligrams of CBD oil. Is that legal? Okay. I think it is. That's the natural stuff, right? Maybe that's why I was laughing so much today. after I put this baby on, but I'm about to do it again because my head started to hurt a little bit, very little. So I am about to do this in person. This is the only part I know how to do. It did come chipped, but it didn't chip all the way. It just came chipped here and here. Okay? Because it's coming from Austin, Texas, and I live in San Angelo. Okay, so first of all, it smells pretty good. A little bit mentholy, but a little bit mixture of coconut. And like it'll clear up your nose too. Okay, so what my headache is starting over here, right here, like someone went boom. And sometimes it's a boom, or sometimes it feels like a knife went in my ear, or sometimes a knife in your eye socket. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my, right here. Yeah, I still have my makeup on, but it's okay. I'm going to put it on my temple, right, because I do have pain there. And then I'm also going to put it, I don't know if I'm doing it right. You tell me, Patty, Flyer Bee. I'm going to put it on my head, right? And I really didn't want to get my hair wet with grease because, do I have a headband? Yeah. A headband? No? All right, so I'll just try to keep my hair back. I have a headband? I don't know why I'm always looking for a headband. I knew I had a headband that I used to have, a tiger's eye from Crystal Medicine. Oh, by the way, please pray for Crystal Medicine and Crystal Medicine's husband, Dean. He's in the hospital getting surgery, so please pray for them. I had a candle lit all day yesterday and into today. Please just say any kind of prayer for healing for Crystal Medicine's husband. Thank you. Amen. Okay. Am I talking into this thing? Okay. So the reason why I wanted to put it up here is because a lot of times I feel headache right here. And you might say, well, I don't want to have all that grease on my skin. Well, would you rather have a migraine or a headache? Not me. I've been having them 4 days in a row. So they come back and then take medicine and it goes away for a little while, then they come back again. So no ma'am, no sir. Right, it's time for a Pellegrino. I drink my drink very violently, I don't know why. So, if you have arthritis, nephritis, that means like your feet, the bottom of your feet, you have diabetes maybe, and the bottom of your feet are starting to lose feeling, tingling in your feet, in your hands. I would just put it in on your hands, on the outside, on the inside. I don't know. I mean, I did watch one little video, but she didn't really show you how to do it. It was only 2 minutes long, so basically I have to ask Flyer B for the instructions on how to do it, but it feels very nice. So I don't really have trouble with my hands anymore, so I don't know why I'm wasting it on my hands, but they just felt a little dry. So my problem is right here, my neck, here. Oh, and like some people might think I'm lying or trying to be like, you know, a hypochondriac. But when I went to the chiropractor with Devin, first Devin went, then I went, and he said, have you been having pain up here at the top of your shoulder? I said, yeah, my neck, my shoulder, even my lower back, my middle back, my lower back, everywhere. Okay? Throw in my hips too. And then he says, because you have a rib sticking out of your shoulder again. Okay, it happened to me before. And I had a rib sticking out. Okay, let's just put the bangs back. Who cares about the grease? All right, worst comes to worst, I have to wash my hair and put in the mask again, leave it on for 10 minutes, but I left it on for a half hour. because I did not want to. I wanted to make sure I got it all in and be back to being a brunette. I'm a brunette, a brunette. Okay, what am I talking about? God only knows. And sometimes he has a question. So if you have arthritis, headaches, migraines, what else? Oh, you don't think I could read that without glasses, do you? I don't think I have glasses here, guys. Hold on. Oh. Holy cocoa. Is there glasses in there? No. That wasn't good. That wasn't good. That wasn't good. You know what? I'm not gonna look for glasses. I'm not gonna look for glasses. Alright? Guys, forget the glasses. So we can't have the glasses at all times. Alright. So these two products, you get them from, they're called Cheeky Canna Bliss. I don't know how many times you could use them, but I would say 2 to 3 times a day before bed, of course. That's why I just put it on my temples. I'll probably put a little more on my neck when I lift up my hair and put it on my neck. And this is the oil, but I'm not 100% sure what I'm supposed to do with this. Put it over this? Like, is this step 1 and this step 2? Somebody tell me. Okay. But anyhow, I'm really happy with the results so far. Okay, so the first thing we're going to check out is perfume number 1. You might want to know, what the heck is that perfume, right? All right. By the way, guys, I'm going to be reading Christmas stories for anybody who's interested, but I can't really like write down anything with a kid's name on it because usually YouTube will I have to act like as if it's just Christmas stories for anybody, okay? So, and I might not show you the book's picture because YouTube always turns off the comments because I'm basically an adult channel. But for Christmas, I think, actually Christmas Eve at one point, I'm going to be reading Christmas stories, and anybody's invited, you and your kids. I'll probably do them West Coast time, which is probably like I'll try to do it early because I know some kids need to go to bed early, or just so between 6 and 8. All right, because I don't know what time we're eating, but between 6 and 8, maybe 6 o'clock, 6 to 7 my time, West Texas time. Anyhow, if you're interested, bring your kids. It'll be nice music in the background, like this, almost like this. Dopamine release. And it'll be stories like The Night Before Christmas, something with a snowman. I just had a little brain. Something came in my brain when I was shopping, and I said, you know what? My sister Christine used to always read a certain story, and my mother would always make her read it. She would say, I'm tired, so let Christine read to you. And she did, and it was a tradition that she, even after my mother was long gone, Christine would read to my kids and my sister's kids and my brother's kids, everybody's kids. Anyhow, so I just thought I was going to continue with that tradition. Okay, so we got Versace. You see Versace? Okay, you see a sexy bottle, right? I'll bet you see it. With silver lettering. and it says bright crystal. So Versace bright crystal. When you read about it, it said it's supposed to have some kind of gardenia smell, and I love me some gardenia smells. Okay, are you up? Can you even see my mouth? Yeah, that's better. Okay, so this one was disappointing. I thought this was going to be like, all right, my very first favorite perfume was, and I was up there in years. I was in my 40s. I was just divorced, newly divorced after being married for 28 years, and or married for 24 years, divorced, went out together for 4 years before that. So that was 28 years together with one person. So I first started to smell, all these girls had this beautiful perfume on. I was going to Devin's Christmas party, because my Christmas party, everybody hated me. So Devin goes, come to mine, everybody will love you. So I said, oh, sure. I love parties, and I love Christmas, and I love dancing, and I love drinking. Okay, so those are all the things that you need for a good Christmas party. And somebody makes a fool of themselves, and then there's big jokes going on. So somebody came in late, and she walked past me, and I was like, oh, excuse me, you have to tell me where you got that perfume. What perfume are you wearing? And she said, it's Michael Kors. It's gardenia. Michael Kors. I never heard of Michael Kors, but I kept hearing it. Like I kept smelling. I just burned my hand. I kept smelling it. It was like people would walk by me, and it was like, there's that smell again. And then something in my brain said, you can't afford that, whatever it is. You'd never bought a bottle of $100 perfume before. And I had it. But at 46, 47, whatever I was like, I think it's time. I'm going to get that perfume. And Devin was like, you're damn right you're going to get it. So I don't know if he bought it for me, or I went to the store and sniffed a lot of things and then bought my first perfume. This is the only problem with this perfume. I thought this was going to be like Michael Kors. Now, I didn't buy Michael Kors again because I got mad at Michael Kors. Because every time you would put it on, it would linger for like 2 minutes, the most. Then I'd get to work, drive to work, and there's no smell at all. And I would put it inside my shirt. I would put it here, there, everywhere. Couldn't smell it. I wonder, they said take Vaseline, because this is expensive. This is the most expensive bottle that I have here. It's pretty. It looks like rose quartz. I'm wondering if you could take, because I like to do it on my neck, because that's what hurts. If I could take this, rub it on my neck, and then spray a little perfume there. That'd be weird, because I'm only going to bed soon. Okay, I'll let you know if that stayed. Okay, so the problem with that one is this one here, which is Versace Bright Crystal, which is really expensive. Not that expensive. I mean, some rich people out there might be like, that's not that expensive for me. But it is for poor little old me over here. So, but I wanted to do this experiment. And that spray that I just did is already dissipating. And it really doesn't go with this smell. So maybe if you just put regular Vaseline on your arms, then you spray on your arms onto the Vaseline will hold that smell in place. I've done it with Prada candy. Okay, and you might be saying like, oh, you had Prada candy? Prada candy is $100 a bottle. Yeah, I went to Aruba, and I thought I deserved to have a new perfume, and it was Prada Candy. I was disappointed. I went through that bottle so quickly because it did not last. It did not stay on your skin for even 3 minutes. So what do? You constantly like trying to freebase it and smell it and figuring out, why can't I smell you longer, right? It just dissipates. So I give this one a 2 stars. 2 stars. Versace. Okay. Now this one is an old bottle that I got from a student when I worked in Brooklyn. And I worked 1 year, was 4th grade, but I don't know if it was 4th grade or if it was pre-K. And 1 year, it was 4 years after that was pre-K. So it was 4th grade once, 36 kids, pre-K, 5 years altogether. Okay. So I think it was pre-K. Somebody came in and they gave me Coach. Look at that bottle. I have this bottle because it wasn't my favorite. I was a Michael Kors girl, right? So I would only use this if I didn't have my Michael Kors. So it smells pretty good. It brings me back to a time. And I know that this was expensive back in the day. When I say back in the day, I'm saying circa 2010 to 2014 is when between the times that I got this. Goes on very acidy, very, very sharpy. It smells a little bit like blueberry, strawberry. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? It's Coach, and it says, oh, I can't read it. Coach something. Okay. I like the smell of it. The smell of it does smell like a party. I have so many smells on me now. Just so you see it. There's Bradbury or blueberry. Echo. What's the name of a perfume that sounds like Bradbury?
From Fragrantica.com. The perfume is called Sparkling Narrowly.
Echo, what's the name of a perfume that starts with a B?
From Perfume.com. Gemini B is a scent brand within the fragrance powerhouse of G. Carlos.
Oh, she's not working with me well tonight. Okay, so I'm going to give this one a 3. Okay, because it does last a little bit, but still, you're not going to get the whole day out of it. You're not going to get maybe 2 hours out of it. You will get a solid 1, but that's not good for me. I want to smell it. I want to be able to smell it on the dance floor or in my job. I want people to smell it too. Okay. So these two, not my favorites. Versace, Coach. Okay. Coach had all kinds of pocketbooks out too. Next up, Miss Elizabeth Taylor. Gardenia. I always put down my thing. Miss Elizabeth Taylor loved gardenias. And so does this dude back here, right? Love, love, love gardenias. And I also loved Elizabeth Taylor. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. We're listening to Jason Stevenson Dopamine Release so everybody can get relaxed. I seem to be getting happy and hyper. So we got a gardenia here. That would look cute. Anyhow. And let's see, with Elizabeth Taylor, this is all gardenia. All gardenia, I believe. Echo, Does Elizabeth Taylor have a perfume named Gardenia?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, no, she does not.
What, Echo, what perfume does Elizabeth Taylor have?
KidSearch.com. Perfume is a liquid that gives people, things, and rooms a good smell.
Echo, what perfumes does Elizabeth Taylor have that is like Gardenia?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Elizabeth Taylor by perfume is made by Calvin Klein.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not telling you the right thing. So this is more of a peony taste, smell to it, a cooling feeling. It's not heating up like this one would heat up a little bit. This has a cooling feeling. Okay, do I smell it still? Let's see. I'm gonna go to bed stinky. Yeah, I smell the gardenia, which I like. I'm happy about that. If you love gardenias, but you don't want to smell like old lady, even if you are old lady, who are you talking about, finger? I'm talking about you. Oh, you better point that finger somewhere else. I'm pointing it to us, me and you. Don't get weird. All right, so anyway, that's what I said. I said Devin. I almost called Devin Kevin. I say, hey Kevin, I mean Devin. Just Google that and see if Elizabeth Taylor's perfume smells like it's for old ladies. So we did, and he found out that people said, no, you don't smell like an old lady. So, you should, what I like to do is, I like to spray this so that I don't even have to take the cap off. I could just encapsulate this little thing. Then I'll know what it smells like. So it basically just smells like gardenias. And a little bit of a coolingness. Not hot, cooling. The last one that I wanted to show you is this one. Okay? This is the cheapest. The very, very cheapest. So you have Versace being of most expensive. Then you have Coach as being expensive. Then you have Elizabeth Taylor's not so popular anymore, so not as expensive. Then we have this one, which is a Giovanni Island Gardenia. One time I went to, when I first got divorced, I wanted to go on trips. I like trips, right? So I didn't have anybody to go with me, so I took my son, right? He was like 16, 17 then. 16, 17, 18, like that. So we were going on a trip to the Bahamas, and I also took him to England too. So I bought these perfumes. They smelled like, I bought one for Devin. He wasn't with us, but I bought him one, and that was supposed to be for the man. I still have that one, but the woman's one, oh, it just smelled like sable and sun, and it didn't have a name to it. I tried to call up the hotel and get them to ship it to me again. They never did. Anyway, so it had a gardenia smell to it as well. And I could never remedy it. So until I got Michael Kors, but then Michael Kors was so expensive. So anyhow, I'm going to do this. This is the cheapest one. You can get it at Walmart. And actually Devin got a good deal. He got 2 of these bottles for only like 20 or 27 for 2 bottles. And all of those bottles were much more than $27 for one. So this was a good deal. And I am going to be telling you that this lasts the longest. like when I left the house and I still had this on, I could still smell it. When I left the house and I had this on, 5 minutes later, could not smell it. I was angry. I was like, Devin, smell it, smell it. And you couldn't hear me, could you? All right, this one won. It's Giovanni. Is it Giovanni? It's available in Walmart. Jovan Island Gardenia. If you really want to know. Now I'm anxious to have some on my neck. You waft it out. Waft it out. It's good. It's good stuff. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do with you guys today. I really did. And I'm going to stop this. First, I'm going to show you. Yeah, I'm going to stop it. I'm going to show you some paintings. And then I'm going to show you around the room. So if anybody's interested in paintings or anybody's interested in my readings, they're all by appointment after the holiday. Okay, so let me get a piece of paper so I could show you. Does that paper work? Yeah, that might work. Let me get a card. Okay. No, so a lot of people, not a lot of people. When I say a lot, I mean 3. Okay, but 3's okay. Have been asking me, artwork, how do you get your artwork? How do you get a reading? Okay, so let me just show you artwork. If you want healing artwork, which you always get some sage, you might even get it, some healing crystals. Okay, so I spelled it wrong already. Healing artwork. It's all different prices, so you have to contact my Gmail. And my Gmail is, I'm doing good today. Not Katrina is all lowercase. Katrina 8.kb at gmail.com. Oh, I screwed that up. Okay, I screwed it up. That's no worries though. I'll just do it on this side too. Yeah, so if you're looking for, you need a picture for your friend,